in place. Liar. That ring is nothing more than you deserve, and not because it's worth a small fortune. It's a promise that you'll do what it takes when the time comes. And the time is now. There was only one reason Dmitri was calling her at 4 a.m, while her oldest brother was headed to a dangerous meeting in New York and the rest of the family was otherwise occupied, facing down a threat coming from a different direction. Clever Russian. He's making his play. She swallowed hard. Yes. A pause, as if she'd surprised him with her honesty. Keira sat up and took another hit of her joint. She needed all the bolstering she could get for what would come next. When Dmitri spoke again, his tone was cool and distant.
Your brother intends to break his word to me and cancel our engagement.
She froze. What? Surely she'd just heard him wrong. Aiden was too smart to risk the safety of their family and the people who depended on them for her. She was expendable, the youngest of 7. 6 now. Siblings, it only made sense to sell her to Dmitri. They'd fought too hard to prevent a war to start one now. Her family had dealt him 3 political blows in as many years. If the O'Malleys reneged on this, Dmitri would see every single one of them taken out. She had no doubt about it.
You can stop it, Keira. Come with me now, and I'll forget that he was going to break his word.
If the devil existed, he had a Russian accent and used that coaxing tone when offering his bargains.
Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. I'll eat you whole, but you'll like it.
She suspected it was even the truth. She was safe in her room. He wouldn't bash in, shoot everyone, and take her. It wasn't Dmitri's style, no matter what anyone thought of him. But if she didn't go with him now, the O'Malleys and Romanovs would go to war. Nothing would be able to prevent it. Nothing but her. Have to play this right. If I come with you now... Her voice hitched, but she pushed on. Promise me there will be peace. Give me your word. He barely hesitated.
I give my word that I will do nothing further to antagonize your brother and the situation.
She'd been around too many power plays in her life not to know hedging when she heard it. But if he comes after me, you'll finish what he started. No, I'm not signing Aiden's death warrant. He cursed in Russian.
I will do everything in my power to broker peace, if you come with me right this moment. The clock is ticking, Keira.
He'd keep his word. Dmitri might be borderline evil with a dose of psychopath, but he had his own code of honor. That promise was as good as she was going to get. If she said no now, she might very well be sentencing her family to war. Maybe they could win, but not without casualties. I can't bury another sibling. Give me 2 minutes.
Be quick.
Keira hung up and grabbed a bag. She kept an overnight one packed for emergencies. She paused and looked around her room. There wasn't a single damn thing that she couldn't live without. The jewelry her mother gave her hadn't been touched in well over 2 years. Her books lay unread. She finally snatched a picture of her and her siblings from the dresser and shoved it into the pack, followed by her bag of perfectly rolled joints and 2 bottles of vodka. Dmitri was Russian. He no doubt owned his stock in vodka, but she'd rather have her own stash close at hand. And then there was nothing else holding her to this place. She shoved the window open and climbed out. It was a route she'd taken more times than she could count, no matter how often her brother threatened to install bars to hold her in. She swung out of the window and climbed down the tree to the ground. A bitter wind kicked her hair into her face and made her wish she'd thought to bring a sweatshirt, but it was too late to worry about it now. Keira shrugged her bag over her shoulder and started down the street toward the black town car and the man who stood next to it as if he didn't have a care in the world. As if he wasn't in the very heart of enemy territory, stealing her out from under her family's nose.